Questions for Théo? We'll go to Paris Lawson with OKCThunder.com.
Hey, Théo, just coming into this season, obviously you had to learn the NBA, but also, you're moving to a new country and had to learn a lot about life here. Just what was that process like for you, and how do you feel now, looking back on how far you've come?
I feel like I really got comfortable coming in here. Thanks to the organization, the teammates, the coaches, they all made sure that I felt as most comfortable as possible here, and I embraced it, and so that transition was made a lot easier thanks to them.
Barry Trammell with the Oklahoman.
Yeah, Théo, you led the team in minutes played and running the offense good chunk of that time. How do you feel you held up physically in terms of conditioning, being strong at the end of games, being strong at the end of the season? A lot of 19-year-olds sort of struggle with the rigors of the NBA. How do you feel you held up?
I felt like I did a pretty good job. I didn't get injured. I got lucky and didn't get injured, and was always out there as much as possible. Did not take one day for granted, one game for granted, and so that's something that I'm satisfied of. And obviously the schedule was very different and a lot tougher than I expected. First time playing every 2 games and having back-to-backs, but I felt like I did a decent job of making sure I was as ready as possible when the games come in.
Nick Gallo with Thunder Broadcasting.
Théo, in this league, every night you're going to go up against an incredible point guard when you're a starter at that position. As you just look back at the long season, what do you think about the matchups that you had and the guys that you had to go up against on both ends of the floor?
I think I learned a lot from it, and it was really great to be able to get the chance to compete against the best point guards in the world. Obviously, I learned a lot from it, and I'm really excited and looking forward to compete against them and take advantage from it.
Were there any particular matchups that you think about now that maybe showed you some aspects of your game or some areas where, okay, this is a concrete area where I need to improve moving forward?
Yeah, I think there was a lot of games with point guards that were really good and that was really playing well on some situation, and those are things that I try to look up and see how I can try to add them to my game and be as complete as possible.
Joe Masato with the Oklahoman.
Yeah, Théo, I just asked Pope a similar question, but just what was the transition like for you, just in general, moving from France to Oklahoma City and adjusting to life here, even off the court?
It was good. I was there the past summer for pre-draft for a long time, so I already had a glimpse of how it would look like, but it was made much easier, like I said, with the team and everything that they made around for me to be as comfortable as possible. And was living with my sister and my girlfriend, so I had people back home, and I was not feeling lonely, so it helped a lot too.
Do you plan on being involved with the French national team at all this summer?
Something that I've not done yet, so I don't know yet.
Okay, thanks.
Back to Nick Gallo.
Théo, I just wanted to ask you about your shooting from 3-point range. You had some really, really nice stretches of your shooting there from behind the arc. Do you have plans on like how many shots you're going to try to take this summer as you continue to work on that skill?
Yeah, I definitely want to still improve in that area. I felt like I was a little bit too inconsistent throughout the year, and felt like working on my consistency is one of the goals of the work that I'm going to put in the offseason. I want to still be able to improve in every aspect of the game and be more consistent.
Thank you, Théo.
Thank you.